Welcome to Calculus 1 Derivatives by using Power Rule. We're going to have 3 boxes plus 1 challenge. This one is box number 1 and we're going to learn how to find the derivative. We are going to use the Power Rule, which is the derivative of a variable raised to a constant, such as x raised to the n equals to n times x raised to n minus 1. So let's do the first derivative. The first thing that we have to do is that we have to see which is the value of n, and here we can see that the value of n is 5. So now let's use the power rule. The value of n is going to be equals to 5 x raised to the value of n, which is 5 minus 1, and it's going to be equals to 5 times x raised to 5 minus 1, 4. And this is the answer. Now let's do the second one. The first thing that we have to do to make everything easier for us is that we have to move the 4 to the front. So it's going to be 4 derivative of x to the power of 2. So now we can do it. The value of n is going to be 2. And now it's going to be equals to 4 the derivative of x raised to the power of 2 by using the power rule is going to be times 2x raised to 2 minus 1, which is going to be 4 times 2x. 2 minus 1 is going to be 1. Now we have to multiply these two. 4 times 2, 8x. And this is the answer. Now let's do the last one. For the last one, we have to see the value of n for each one. So for this one, it's going to be 5, and for this one, it's going to be 2. Also, when we have a constant, as we can see here, the constant is 1. The value of the constant is going to be 0. So now let's solve it. By using the power rule, we know that it's going to be 5 times x raised to 5 minus 1 plus 2 times 2x raised to the power of 2 minus 1 plus 0, which is the constant. Now it's going to be equals to 5x to the power of 4 plus, we multiply 4x, 2 minus 1, 1 plus 0. And this is the answer. Now let's go to box number 2. For this one, we're going to have an example, which is to find the derivative of x to the power of 7 plus 4 times x raised to the power of 2 minus 5 times x raised to 5 plus 7x. So let's start. I'm going to put that is equals to, by using the power rule, we know that the value of n is going to be 7. So it's going to be 7x raised to 7 minus 1. Now let's do this one, the second one. 4 times 2x raised to 2 minus 1. Now let's do the third one. Minus 5 times 5x raised to 5 minus 1. And finally, the fourth one. Going to be plus 7. And it's just going to be 7 because we don't have any value here. So this is going to be equals to 7x, 7 minus 1 is going to be 6 plus 4 times 2, 8x, 2 minus 1 is going to be 1 minus 5 times 5 is going to be 25. X to the power of 5 minus 1, 4 plus 7. And this is going to be the answer. Now you can try it by yourself in box number 3. Now I hope that you had the time to try it. So now let's compare the results that we have. So we have that 2 times 2 times x raised to the power of 2 minus 1. And then we have 5 times 7 times x raised to the power of 7 minus 1. Then we have 10 times x raised to 10 minus 1. And then we have 2 times 5 times x raised to 5 minus 1. Now we can see that the result is going to be 2 times 2, 4x 1 minus 5 times 7 is going to be 35 x 6 plus 10 x to the power 9 plus 10 because 2 times 5 is 10 x to the power of 4. And this should be the answer. Now let's go to box number 4, and for this one you have the challenge, so you can try it by yourself. And in this one you're going to find the derivative, which is going to be this one. And what do you see different this time? How will it change the process? See you in class tomorrow. Bye.